Hello everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Bhavan's Education to Home, an initiative of Bhavan's Middle East in association with Gen TV. We, the members of the Department of Mathematics, Bhavan's Kuwait, are here to give a few tips for the grade 12 students for their upcoming board exam to get or to face the exam with more confidence and which may pave a way to attain the most sought out centum in the subject. For that, with you here are
Anuradha,
Deepa
Babu Jacob.
and myself, Ms. Chichi Thomas. So let us start the discussion with the addressing the grievances faced by the students in the previous years. So Babu sir, can you just share your experience with the previous years, what the students were having the most concern and help them to overcome the concerns?
Yes. Mostly, we hear from the students that I knew all the answers, but I couldn't complete it. It happens, they are unable to manage time. Time management, it is very important. They have to practice answering question papers in a limited time. Reading time should be utilized to find out which optional question is better for them. Section A should be finished in 30 minutes. Section B should also be finished in 30 minutes. Section C, they can complete in 45 minutes. Remaining 15 minutes, they can spend for checking their answers one more time. That is my suggestion.
Yes, that was a very good suggestion, Vice Sir. Now, before we do the time-bounded practice, the students should be knowing about the content and the focus point of the content. As we know, the content is divided into three major parts: calculus, vector and 3D geometry, and probability. Now, with the years of experience in taking these topics, Mrs. Anuradha and Ms. Deepa, can you give the students a few focus points or how they have to prepare in the topic calculus?
so in calculus, first thing is integration. Integration is indefinite integration, definite integration. Indefinite integration is all about understanding the formula, memorizing the formula, and understanding which is the correct method to apply. First method is substitution. What is the correct substitution that they should know? The second thing is to know whether it is integration by parts or by partial fractions. The most important thing over here is, as per the given syllabus, the most question is likely to come from integration by parts and partial fractions. What can you say about definite integrals, Deepa?
When it comes to definite integral, the student must be thorough with the properties of definite integral. They must know where to use each formula and also ensure that all the questions from NCERT they have well taken care of, so that they are in a position to solve the questions depending on the different types of properties involved in the chapter.
So the next topic in
Yes.
calculus is?
It is all about applications of integration, and in applications of integration, first they should know integration. The next thing is how to find the point of intersection of line and curve. Second thing is to plot it, trace the curve, find the shaded region and integrate it within the limits and get the answer. One thing that they should keep in mind, however, is to mention square units since they are talking about area. So what can you say about differential equations, Deepa?
In differential equation, the child must be in a position to calculate the order and the degree of a differential equation. They should make a special note of the differential equation in which the degree is not defined. Also, the chapter focuses on three types of equations, namely variable separable, homogeneous and linear differential equation. Child should know to calculate the integrating factor e raised to integral p dx without error and use the appropriate formula to arrive at the answer. Please ensure that in differential equation for general solution, you will mention the constant of integration.
Okay, so now we have covered the major topic from where the most weightage is coming. So let us move on to the next topic, which is vectors. So Babu sir, can you just help in explaining the students about vectors?
They should know direction ratios and direction cosines to form a unit vector in the direction of a given vector, to find out projection of a vector on another vector, how to show the given vectors are collinear. How to find out a vector which is perpendicular to both given two vectors? This they should know very well.
Okay, so once they learn about vectors, it will help them to learn more about, or it will be easy for them to tackle 3D geometry. So 3D geometry mainly deals with planes and lines. So what are the focus points in this?
For lines, they should generally focus on coefficients of x, y and z, which is the standard form. Their signs should be positive, coefficient should be 1. The next thing is that what is the meaning of skew lines. Once they know the meaning of skew lines, they have to find the distance between the two skew lines. These are the major things, and it is very important from examination point of view. What can you say about planes, Deepa?
Planes under different conditions, you must be taking a note of. The equation can be in the intercept form or knowing a unit normal to the plane. Ensure that in r dot n cap is equal to d, d represents the distance from the origin. So the sign d must be positive. Child should also know to calculate image, foot of the perpendicular, and also the distance of a point from a plane measured parallel to a line.
Okay, so now we go to the last topic, which is probability, that the students find it easy, but they can easily go wrong in it. So what is the major topics or major focus point in probability?
When it comes to probability, child should make a note of the key points, namely mutually exclusive and exhaustive events, multiplication theorem, independent events.
Once they have done that, they can easily understand the meaning of conditional probability, Bayes theorem and total probability theorem. There is a close link between total and Bayes theorem that the child should understand. The next thing is about random variable probability distribution. For this, the concept of combination is very important that they should know. So here one can go wrong, but with practice they will be excelling in it. That's it. That's it.
So that means that they have to be thorough with the NCERT reader, both the examples and exercise questions. And they should practice from
Right,
the NCERT
right.
exampler also. That
Right.
will help them score well in the exam. So all the very best, dear students.
ഈ വർഷത്തെ ബോർഡ് എക്സാമിനേഷനായി തയ്യാറെടുക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്കും ഒരു നല്ല വിജയം ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. ഇത്തരമൊരു പരിപാടി അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് സഹകരിച്ച ജനം ടി വിയോടും പ്രോത്സാഹനം നൽകിയ ഭവൻസ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റിനോടും പ്രിയ പ്രേക്ഷകരോടും നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.